today is the day, and welcome to the Marble Race Finals, baby. I'm the MC voice who's the latest first choice, Big Daddy Swift, and we will have an August champion today, baby. That's right, our teams, Team White, Karma Joe, Hojo Dojo, and the side order all want that $150 Canadian grand prize, but only one will walk away with it today. You want to walk that championship path and claim that prize at the end, that you need the points. You get 10 points only one way. You got to win. You get 5 for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for fourth, and nothing if you fail to the wayside and don't finish, baby. So without any reason to wait, I send it on down to the Marble Greats, Glyph Fracker and Odin Sin.
Hello everybody and welcome to Day 5, the finals. I'm Glyph Fracker.
I am Odinson, and that's right, today we will have our August champion. Somebody's going to walk away with that $150 Canadian, but hey, before they do, I just want to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because hey, here at the side order, you will always have a seat at the table, so pull up a chair and join us.
And like always, don't forget to send your love on over to some of these teams this month, that being Hojo Dojo, Ryan Tutu Craft, and being Team White.
And Karma Jolt, of course. Who could forget Karma Jolt? There we have a good look at his glasses and the stairs of glory. Just coming off of the Godzilla Skull of Hojo and the Big Fat Panda from Team White. All our teams are represented, all our teams are raring to go, and they can't wait, and neither can I, to get this final underway.
So, let's get down to the track.
We're going down to the track, the racers are there, the teams are there, we're there, you're there, let's go!
As there you see, YY for Karma Jolt, Rocket Blast for Team Hojo Dojo, Orange Stang for Team White, and Izanami for us at the side order.
That's right, this final, we have every team represented in the final. That's a rarity right there, and the marbles are off and we are underway.
We are underway to figure out who is going to be our $150 richer person. As YY is now jumping into the lead.
Ooh, they were taking a little bit of a bad path there, and unfortunately that let Rocket Blast take a nice little lead. Of course, you want to be the first one to score those points, and Rocket Blast trying to get just that. Ooh, slowing down a little, but he is still moving.
He's got back rolling again. You definitely need to have that. Stopping in this late in the game, it almost could be a death sentence. You don't want to have it. You want to gain at least some points.
Whoa, there's Izanami making a nice little pass there, and Orange Stang getting past as well.
Changing up the first place contention now for Izanami. Oh, they are all three lined up, and to be honest, it looks like Rocket Blast has that sweet line.
And it looks like YY has stalled out. That is unfortunate. They couldn't find the path again and have stalled on the road, got held up in traffic.
Hopefully they have a better run next run.
Well, Orange Stang looking like they've got the best line to go down into the pinball machine. We'll see what happens here at the top of the stairs, but as we've seen in the past, the more centered you are, the better that's going to work out for you. And right now, it's looking like Orange Stang might have that little edge.
They are only just a couple steps away before entering the pinball machine.
Yep, they've only got a couple more steps to go before the pinball machine, and we will find out who gets in there first. That can make a difference.
As they are off. And it looks like Orange Stang and Rocket Blast are taking off, leaving Izanami just a couple seconds behind.
They're all pretty tight coming into the pinball machine. Orange Stang with not a bad line, getting a little shove from Rocket.
Izanami looked like he was going to jump through, but ended up getting caught by the spinner, and it looks like Rocket Blast is going to be getting 5 points.
It does indeed look that way. It looks as though Izanami stalled in the pinball machine, and Orange Stang going to get themselves 3.
And there you have it, folks.
So after one race, you got Rocket Blast with 5, Orange Stang with 3, and our other 2 contestants with 0. But that is only the first heat. Lots more racing action to come.
Hopefully they can do a lot better on the next run. as they are off and down the track. And it looks like Izanami's leading with an early lead.
Izanami's got the nice early lead there, but Orange Stang with a tremendous jump down the track. However, lost all momentum, hitting the bus, it looked like. Unfortunate. Now Izanami's got sole possession of the lead.
As he's wrapping his way around the Panda. Orange Stang is down closely in behind.
Well, Orange Stang apparently able to recover and get themselves back into second position. Like to see a recovery like that. There's YY sneaking onto the stair, and Rocket Blast is unfortunately stalled out.
So that's a 0 for Rocket, but the other three, they still want their points. My guess would be YY has the best line out of those three.
It certainly looks that way, right dead center on the stairs. If he can hold that position here, that should work out very, very well for YY. Drifting a little touch to the right, but I think all in all, they've still got the best line.
We are just another step away from finding out who's getting points. As YY takes an early lead.
Yeah, YY taking a huge jump there, getting well ahead of the other competitors, but it doesn't seem to matter as they clump up here on the corner.
Little shoving and bouncing going on. Izanami getting pushed by the gear. Looks like YY is giving it his best shot, making his way through.
It looks like YY is going to get themselves 5 points there. Izanami's stalled out in the pinball machine again. Wow, Izanami having the hardest time with that pinball machine. Maybe Orange Stang will give him a little boost.
Still hope there as, whoop, looks like he's going to pass by and head down.
Looks like that's not going to happen. Izanami seeming to getting a little bit lost in the pinball machine there for the second time.
As you now see, YY with 5 and Orange Stang with 3.
That's right. Now here we should see our point totals after 2 heats. There we see we've got Orange Stang with a 1-point lead. Izanami yet to get on the board. YY and Rocket Blast with 5 apiece.
As we're on to Heat 3. And they are off just like that. And through the scramble, it looks like Rocket Blast is going to try and hold on to that first place.
Sort of hanging on to it, trying to, but YY and Orange Stang. Oh, I think Orange Stang might have got hit by YY in the air there and knocked off the stairs.
Let's check the replay.
I think we'll have to wait till we get onto the stairs there and have a little replay look at that.
As yes, you see there, YY is heading down. Godzilla's nose across Tarmajolt's glasses. Is anyone going to contend?
Well, we're almost on the stairs. This is usually when we'll get a look at where the other racers are. There's Rocket Blast. There's Izanami. Orange Stang has definitely been pushed off of the track, most unfortunate. So we're going to get a little replay look at that right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you see it. It does look to me like YY hit him in the air and knocked him down and off the platform. I don't know if that was intentional or just an accident, but either way, it's worked out for YY and not for Orange Stang.
As YY and Rocket Blast are fighting for that first place.
And neither one has a particularly advantageous position on the stairs. It's really anybody's race here. Even Izanami could come back and take it. We have seen winners from that stair behind position.
We have, as they are both, ooh, weird bounce there from Rocket Blast to YY.
Yeah, YY pretty much sending Rocket Blast on an express tour.
And it pays off as he's down the ramp and gets 5 points.
There it is. That's 5 points for Rocket Blast. Another 3 for YY. They've at least been very, very consistent here.
As I always say, consistency is the key, and it has paid off a couple times for racers. As Izanami is now.
Well, that three second places is going to keep him 1 point out from first place, so that's not too bad, but Izanami getting themselves 2.
Izanami appearing on the board.
Well, here you see a quick note up, last round scoring, and we should get a total, and then We are off for this quick commercial break. We will be right back in 1 moment.
Hey sports fans, just wanted to say one thing before we get into it, and that's definitely swing on by to all those other creators, give them a big old thumbs up, send some love from the side order. Now to the main reason why I'm here, which is we got merch, and we would love for you to be dressed in it. We've got everything from water bottles, pillows, hats, t-shirts, socks, pins, mouse pads, you name it, we got it. We've even got some stuff for your marble teams. So, what are you doing? Once this video's over, head on over to Fourth Wall and get yourself some cool marble gear. Otherwise, let's get back to the races.
Alright, yes, you definitely should swing on by the Fourth Wall and grab some merch. But let's get back to the races, where we have YY with 8, Rocket Blast with 10 points, Orange Stang with 6, and Izanami with 2.
That's right. That's a pretty good point total going on for most of the racers there. It's a fairly close race. Still anybody's game. 2 more rounds of racing to go, and we are off with the 4th round.
As it seems like when starting through the mix, it is going to be Rocket Blast with the lead. Orange Stang taking a nice jump, though. Major hang time on that one.
Yeah, Orange Stang making some nice moves through there and going right down the middle of that road. That's what you want. That was nice and smooth.
Almost fell down the hole.
Almost. Getting over the broken bridge pretty good. Over the marble. Now, hopefully he gets over it. It's his own team's marble.
Hopefully the Panda doesn't claim one of their own. As it seems like he's making his way across the Panda arm. There you see Izanami and Rocket Blast in tow behind.
Yeah, Izanami and Rocket Blast not too far behind, but Orange Stang managing to maintain a nice lead through most of this race.
Now it comes up to, is the stairs going to be gracious? As you see, all 3 racers are jumped on board and
Ooh, that's unfortunate, but it does appear as though YY has come off of the track. Everybody drifting over to the left. I'm not sure that's going to work out too well for any of them, except Izanami, who currently has the best position.
Maybe it's a plan. Maybe Izanami is giving a little shove.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to shove Rocket Blast over and get him to shove Orange Stang over and, take that middle road for himself. That is, after all, what we have been saying that you want to do coming off of these stairs here. So looks like Izanami trying to get a little crafty and make that happen.
They're down to the final 3 steps. I'll use this quick moment to mention, if you do love any of the music that you are hearing throughout any of the marble races, head on over to Epidemic Sound. They would love to have you, and we would love for you to use some of their music.
That's correct, so head on over there. But there it is, Izanami, like I said, getting the best line there. Pretty much turning out exactly how I thought it would with the way the marbles are lined up.
Rocket Blast did give Izanami a nice little shove.
And hitting him again.
Definitely sharing the love, Doctor, there.
They are definitely sharing it. There's Rocket Blast, though, looking on a good line. But Izanami making the pass.
Through the portal, down the houses, and across for 5.
And he's into the finish bowl for 5 points. There's Orange Stang right behind him for a cool 3, and Rocket Blast with 2.
There you see it there. The marbles have been set.
Well, that is going to definitely mix things up on the scoreboard. Can't wait to see what our scores are going into the final race. This is getting very interesting. There's really not anyone who's got a clear lead or a clear handle on the win yet.
As you see there, the points were given, and there's the point total. with a very, very close spread between all the racers.
That is a very close race. Almost anyone could win it here. We could even have a tie.
So, all you marble racers, let's get ready because someone could be going home with $150 Canadian.
Right after this very race, Izanami once again taking the lead.
Wanting that money. I mean, they all want the money, but who's going to be the one to cross that line? Put all the effort. It's the now or never, folks.
It is indeed now or never, and Rocket Blast taking that early lead and trying to hang on to it. I don't know if he's got enough of a lead to... Oh, YY making a nice pass there.
YY making a pass. Orange Stang making an appearance. All the racers are on board the stairs. This is intense, folks.
Wow, what a way to end the races. We've got all 4 racers on the same stair. This is literally anybody's race and ridiculously still anybody's championship.
They are now just 6 steps away.
They're almost there, and it's almost hard to call, but I think Rocket Blast has the best line on getting into that pinball machine first. We'll see how it shakes up coming up to the last stairs. Nobody's in a really bad position.
They're all in a great position, all in the same line. Now whoever can handle that pinball machine the best. As whoa, it was a close draw, but Rocket Blast does push through.
Rocket Blast does indeed. YY got a little bit hung up and was the last one into the pinball machine, but they're all so close, I'm not sure it really matters who made it in here first.
A little shove from Orange Stang to Rocket Blast, which may have paid off because it looks like Orange Stang gets 5 points.
Whoa, look at that. Orange Stang with 5 points. YY getting themselves 3. Rocket Blast trying to get in there and not having a lot of luck so far, but it looks like they will indeed make it in. Here they go.
There's Rocket Blast jumping down, getting himself a nice 2 points.
There's Rocket Blast with 2, and Izanami for the 3rd time today stalls out in the pinball machine. Hate to see it.
Oh, you really do hate to see it.
I guess he was having a lot of difficulty with that pinball machine, and that just carried for him all day.
Just couldn't shake the pinball. Better luck next month.
Well, there you see our point totals. I'm actually not sure at this point who has won. We're going to need to wait to see the final point totals. It's a tie.
It's a tie between Rocket Blast and Orange Stang.
Wow, we have never had the finals come down to a tiebreaker playoff, but here it is for the first time ever, either Orange Stang or Rocket Blast walking away with that $150 Canadian. It all comes down to this, winner take all.
That is correct. Who is going to get that $150 Canadian? We are mere minutes away from finding out whether Orange Stang or Rocket Blast is the better racer out there on this track this month.
Well, Rocket Blast definitely taking off on the early lead. He definitely wants that $150, and he's showing it here in the early going.
As Rocket Blast is jumping off, heading over around the corner.
Yeah, you can see Orange Stang not far behind.
They are really giving it all. This is it. This is your last chance. You didn't give it all last race. You might as well give it all this one. Be gassed out at the end. It's worth it for the $150.
Well, that's right. It all comes down to this. Whoever wins this race wins it all. So they both want it, and oh no!
That might be a stall, folks. That might be Orange Stang handing over the win to Rocket.
It almost looks like Rocket Blast has just got a free walk to the end on this one. I mean, we're going to keep with it and see what happens, but it looks as though we might be saying, congratulations, Rocket Blast, you are our August monthly marble race winner.
It came down to this, and I guess Orange Stang did just gas out. Gave it all in the last race and just had nothing left in the tank.
Unfortunately, Orange Stang was caught by his own team's Panda. That is unfortunate.
You really do hate to see that.
Well, you hate to see it, especially in a playoff like this, but that's the way the marbles roll. And if that's what happens, that is what happens. We don't tinker with these races.
Nope, as Rocket is now wheeling his way into the pinball machine.
Completely uncontested, completely alone. Rocket Blast just has to make it through this pinball machine, and that is it.
Just gotta survive. Cross the line, not stall out.
And it looks like he's going to do that in fairly short order, so here it is. The race is over!
There you see it. Rocket Blast is this month's winner of the monthly marble race. Congratulations to you, Rocket Blast. You're getting $150 Canadian. We'll be in touch with you real shortly.
That's right. You can expect to hear from us almost immediately, and you will be getting that $150 Canadian. Congratulations, Rocket Blast. Thank you to all of our teams, Karma Jolt, Team Wipe, Hojo Dojo. We could not have done this without you, and we look forward to you coming back this coming month.
That is true. Next month is an 8-team race. So hopefully you guys are ready and ripping because we've got everyone. We've even resurrected the Boogie Bombs back from the dead to come and contest against us at the side order. Team White, Hojo Dojo, Karma Jolt, Johnny Knight's Boogie Bomb, Dash's Antics, and a new challenger, Scully Pop.
That's right, we only have one spot left for a team, so if you want it, you make sure to reach on out to us. That information is below. And thank you very, very much for joining us here on the monthly marble race. It has been our pleasure to bring it to you. Can't wait to do it again next month.
That is correct. With all that out of the way, I've been Glyph Racker.
I have been Odinson. Once again, thank you, and don't forget to check out our Discord. Link to that is in the description below, as is the link to our Fourth Wall merch shop. Like the commercial said, go check it out.
Yeah, you've got limited time for all that really, really cool merch. So get it while supplies are lasting. Otherwise, though, with all that out of the way, you guys know the deal, which is take it easy.
Have a good one, all.
Ooh.